Thank you. Tonight, Hurricane Helene is headed straight for the Florida Panhandle. This is Storm Tracker 2 radar that you're seeing behind us. Helene is currently a massive Category 4 hurricane, and it's growing.
It's getting more intense. According to the National Weather Center, a Category 4 storm will cause catastrophic damage with winds reaching speeds of up to 156 miles per hour. And only on 2 tonight, well, their job is considered one of the most important parts of forecasting a hurricane. And we are talking about the brave men and women who fly straight into the eye of a storm. The Hurricane Hunters are a team of seasoned pilots, meteorologists, and scientists. Their latest mission, Hurricane Helene. And the Hurricane Hunters invited only KPRC-2's Gage Goulding for an exclusive opportunity to join them. Gage is joining us now live from Tallahassee, Florida, where Helene is barreling its way toward. Gage.
Yeah, hey, good evening. Right now, all we're seeing here is just some light wind and really just a drizzle of a rain, but all that will be changing in a couple hours, and we know that. We know that Helene has been kind of ping-ponging back and forth from east to west of Tallahassee, now on the east side of Tallahassee. And all of this is because of the work that the Hurricane Hunters do, the research, the science, all the tracking. It's all possible. And while one might think flying into the eye of a storm would be nerve-wracking, kind of chaotic, it's actually going to be a lot easier than Florida will be in just a couple hours.
It's loud, it's bumpy, and it's one of the most important parts of making this hurricane forecast come. The Hurricane Hunters, the only routinely flying weather reconnaissance team in the world.
Our primary mission is to take the coordinates that the National Hurricane Center gives us and to find the exact center of the storm.
Our journey begins with a quick briefing on the ground at Keesler Air Force Base in Biloxi, Mississippi. And this is our ride right here, a WC-130J, a jet specifically outfitted for weather missions like this, so let's hop on board. After pre-flight checks and gassing up 60,000 pounds of jet fuel for our 10-hour flight, we're taking off around 1:45 in the afternoon. Our sights set on Hurricane Helene.
Get into these storms so we can make sure we get the most current information out to National Hurricane Service and everyone back home.
That's personal for Major Boykin. His family lives in Pensacola, Florida, close enough to the cone of concern, which his flight is feeding data to fine-tune.
It's vital to have these assets in the storm continuously as it's approached the United States to really get the proper forecast correct.
Automatically, the plane is sending back a slew of information directly to the National Hurricane Center in Miami every 10 minutes on the dot, plus data these scientists are about to collect.
So that is the drop zone. And you can see it's just a small tube.
That little tube providing a large amount of information, everything from wind speed and direction to pressure and temperatures. But it's not just above the water. These bigger drop zones go underwater, 100 meters below the ocean surface, bringing up even more information about the hurricane.
We actually do those coordinated with the U.S. Navy.
But has there been anything that's jumped out to you different as you've been flying the storm?
It is slightly weaker than we had expected, but don't misinterpret that.
As pilot Alex Boykin points out on our way back to Keesler Air Force Base, the data we just collected is already old news.
One of our other crews and aircraft is already taken off. They actually just passed us in the air.
Looking at the tops of trees here in Tallahassee, Florida. I want you to remember that picture because whenever we see you in just a few hours at 10 p.m., it will be a dramatically different situation. Hurricane Hunters, they will continue flying the storm even as it makes landfall. All of that information, not only do we use it right now to figure out what's happening in the present time, but it's also research that helps us forecast storms better. Now, the one thing that this story doesn't really show is how long these men and women are up in the sky flying around. We took off at 1:45 in the afternoon yesterday. We weren't wheels down back in Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi, until about 10:30 at night. So that's a long day. And get this, guys, they say that was one of their shorter missions. I'm live in Tallahassee, Florida. Gage Goulding, KPRC 2 News.
All right, Gage, thank you. Stay safe out there, buddy.
Work so important.
Yeah. Indeed, indeed.